Breaking news, firefighters are getting the upper hand on a brush fire, threatening homes and prompting evacuation orders. Some have since been lifted, but the majority remain in place. This has been dubbed the garden fire. Take a look at your screen. On the left is what it looked like just hours ago after breaking out around 1:30, getting dangerously close to homes. Some neighbors even trying to fend off the flames themselves and protect their own houses. The video on the right of your screen shows the quick work of firefighters getting those flames under control. This fire has scorched at least 48 acres so far and is 0% contained right now. That's according to CAL FIRE. The fire started in the 3800 block of Lake Garden Drive. A road closure is in place on Gird Road from Pala Mesa Drive and State Route 76. Our team has been tracking this all afternoon. ABC 10 News reporter Ava Kirshner is on scene with an update for us. Ava.
Yeah, Lindsay, it was a very fast-moving fire, but fire crews have really gotten a good handle on this. And, you know, it is 0% contained, but they did also lift that evacuation order for a part of the people in this fire. Now, take a look behind me. Here's the current status of the garden fire. You see a lot of that scorched earth out there, but you can't really see any active flames at this time. You see the smoke just kind of drifting to the east and northeast, as well as fire crews on the ground. They have their hoses out there. And they've also lifted the no aircraft policy, so they have multiple aircrafts in the air fighting the fire from air, doing the water drops as well. And we see those engines scattered up the hill. Now, fire crews tell me it started close to 1 p.m., grew to 15 acres, and then tripled over to 48 acres. Again, still 0% contained, but fire crews did tell us that there are no injuries so far because of this fire. And just look how close it got up to homes. You can see the stain of the red fire retardant up there. We did, of course, see those people trying to battle the fire with their own hoses before they evacuated. Now, 40 homes have been evacuated so far. Like we said, one evacuation order was lifted, but there are still evacuation orders for areas north of Lake Garden Drive, south of Foxglove Lane, east of Lakemont Drive, Gird Road, and west of Pala Mesa Drive and Wilt Road. Now, people were concerned about their animals. I know the sheriff was letting in some people to get their animals. However, things seem relatively safe. I mean, they said 40 structures are still threatened, but 40 homes were evacuated, and it is around 48 acres right now. We have North County Fire, San Diego Sheriff, and CAL FIRE on the scene, and they said they will be giving us an update soon, closer to 5 p.m. For now, live in Fallbrook, Ava Kirshner, ABC 10 News.
Ava, thank you for that update. Meanwhile, CAL FIRE is telling those evacuated residents to go to Riverview Church as they work to put out the flames. And that's where we find ABC 10 News reporter Perla Shaheen with an update on how they're doing. Perla.
Yeah, Lindsay, we are at this church right now. It's just about 4 miles south of the garden fire, and we're standing in the parking lot because this is where all the evacuees have been waiting for that announcement that they can return back home. You can see some people just standing around the parking lot behind me, talking to their neighbors. I'm told this is a pretty tight-knit community in Fallbrook, so a lot of these people know each other, and they all came down here immediately to shelter from the fire. Now, it's been a couple hours, so this parking lot has emptied out from earlier, but the church officials tell me that there were hundreds of people in this parking lot just a couple hours ago. Now many people think that they can return home or are heading out to different areas for shelter. The church has been providing them some bathrooms and food while they wait. But for now, take a look at that map on your screen. Anyone in the red area has been told to evacuate immediately. That's from Pala Mesa Drive all the way down to the 76, about 2 miles vertical. And the yellow zones are under evacuation warnings. That means anyone who might need extra time to evacuate should leave now, and everyone else in those areas should be on alert to head out soon. Now, this area of Fallbrook and Bonsall has a golf course, some nature preserves nearby, but there are a lot of homes and many people with livestock who had to immediately leave and seek out shelter here at this church. Live at Riverview Church, Perla Shaheen, ABC 10 News.